Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Minecraft Technobuffalo server. And today I'm going to try to do a summary on everything I've done in 1.7, or at least all that stuff I can find. So this is going to be a pretty long episode, so beware of that. But first of all, I just want to show you around spawn. Um, this has been the 1.7 spawn. We've changed it up some since its beginning. There should be like a little oasis with a little tree here, but change it up. Here's our admins. Herobrine is just our empty spots of people that have resigned or just don't play anymore. And then here I am down here, 94 Keegan. So, yeah, there's 4 mods and there's 4 mod blocks. We only have 3 mods and 1 S mod. Yeah, I'm the only S mod now. So that's kind of special. Over here we have the news thing. Tally222 set up a Clash of Clans. So if you guys want to join that, go ahead and join that. Yeah, I am the sexiest of the sexy mods. S mod stands for super mod. I like to think it stands for sexy mod, so that's that. And then 1.8 news. Hopefully we'll be having the 1.8 map come out a few weeks, or as soon as our plugins update, we'll be updating to that. We have a shrine over here to all the X staff, which is really nice. It starts over at 1.0 and then goes all the way till 1.3 / now, but we're missing still a few people. But yeah, we have advisors even over there. So this is what the spawn is. I'm going to go ahead and fly so I can show you guys around quicker. All these lights, or most of these lights, are set up using a daylight sensor directly underneath this. You can kind of see it down there. Here's a little bridge that Kiefer made. That's the border of spawn. You can kind of see where all the grass stopped getting broken. And then, yeah, this is just a little spawn area. We have a PvP zone because we had to remove it over there because people were fighting. We have another portal and then a little garden over here. And I'm not even sure what that is. It's just kind of a building for looks, I think. But I got an iron golem, brought him over here, named him Dinner Bones, so he's upside down, so that was kind of funny. And then, yeah, that's spawn. There's Sir Boss's gigantic build. And there's a few guys that have wandered over. So, next, we'll head over to my base, which might take the longest to show off. But yeah, I've pretty much finished it to as much as I want to do, I think. So I'll meet you guys there. And now we have made it to my base. This is that storage area above the base. I just put all my storage stuff. I like to be organized. That's kind of an OCD, I guess, but everything is organized how it should be. Everything's put in areas. Yeah, I'm a bit of an organizing freak, I guess. 27 Blake gave me that Gatorade, so I use that. Just have all my potions that I use, ingredients, and then only 2 discs I ever got this whole map. I never really tried to get any others. I had lots of those too from going through spawners. So yeah, that's it up there. To jump down, I just take this and it brings you right into the water. And then those are just little lookouts, but I made it kind of look like a spider is crawling over it in a way. That's what it makes me feel like anyway. But yeah, I got lots and lots of beacons. Italian, I grinded those a ton, early parts of the map. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 9. There's 5 in the center. These on the sides will get it all below. This one up here gets it in this area. And the upper walkways. I wish you could go below, but it's about as far as it's going to reach. But yeah, main, like who I got the ideas from is Arcus. He's on the Minecraft server. I got ideas from him, and Nebris. Those are probably my 2 favorite builders. Get a lot of inspiration from those guys. Before we go check out the base anymore, I'm going to show you this. This is the last thing I just did a couple days ago. Good Boulder Fist, a YouTuber, probably my favorite. I watch him for 2 or 3 years maybe, and he's making these like distorted statues, and I try to make them myself, and I think it's kind of derpy, but you guys can see what I look like. There's me, and there's that. So I did the best I could, but I'm not too good at it. I wish there's a better black to use, but there's not too many shades of black that would fit. Oops, there we go. So that's that. And yeah, this is the base. You drop down through there. So I'll pretend like I just dropped down and you land in this water. you can get up. I have all the colors of wool. There's 8 individual slots, and there's 2 kinds of sheep per hole because there's 16 types of or colors of wool. So that worked out for me. Actually, Tally222 gave me that idea. I'll probably mention all this stuff on other episodes, but this is just kind of be a summary of all the stuff I've done. So then these are the little walkways just leading to these towers. Everything up here is pretty much just for looks. Below is where I put my, I don't know, the actual stuff that works, the function. Above is just the beauty, I guess. So these portals all lead to the Nether. I used to see I just went through Portal 1. It's just Portal 1 there. We're going to go out Portal 3 when we come out, but I have a trail going to Kiefer's base. If you want to check that out, you guys can check that out in another video. We have Tally222's, which is where we're going to head later on. That just goes below to the Nether area. And then a pirate ship, which is kind of weird looking. It's not the best pirate ship. But you see we came out of 1, so now I'll go in 3. And, oh, wrong way. Come out, it says 3. So I just teleport all the way across to here. It has to be over 8 blocks difference. So you do whatever the distance is in here divided by 8, and that's where the portal will be in the Nether. So it makes sense to me. You guys can Google it if you don't know how to do that. But yeah, that's that. Beacons, we'll show you for entrances over here. Let's go on this one actually, because I had a guy actually help me design the walkway down below to get to the towers. And it was designed by Minecraft Geek. He helped me design this little area right here. I think it looks pretty nice, and yeah, nice entrance into here. And then just have some doors with lockets, only certain people can get in. And then yeah, you just climb this ladder up, and the beacon was below, as you guys saw. And then that brings you right here, and you can just keep climbing, but there's not much up there. Oops, started flying on accident. And then all the way in the center, I have my beacons, or not my beacons, I have my enchanting table. It's usually put on the side where I had all my temporary storage area. But it goes here, it goes all the way up to 30 levels. Might as well enchant it. Cool, got something. I'll check my armor off just so I can show you guys my skin and stuff. But yeah, that's that. Next we'll head below. This is where the function is. So there's another thing. This is also an entrance through here. And then it just goes below here. So guys, this is the first layer. Down below is just pretty much nothing. I had ideas for it, but it never really worked out. So right here is where my farms and my utilities are at. I had to cut the video because you can probably see that Bandicam logo in the top center. I can only record for 10 minutes at a time, and I don't want to accidentally get cut off. So I try to make sure I keep it under 10. First thing I'll show you guys is the smelting array. Throw the rods in there. They'll all get sent into here. And there's my output. Right now I had a lot of cactus and then input. So I'll throw something into here. This will detect if something's in there. It'll click it up to the top. Yeah. There's parts where only one will always stay. But it goes up through. And then it sends it into this chest in the center. Let's see. Go there. Oops. Nope. Yeah. And then these 2 minecarts will go back and forth, filling all of these. And it isn't a perfect design because it doesn't. A lot of them get pushed in the center, and then not very many in the outside ones. They're just extra rods. Oops, let's fix that. There we go. And then yeah, it's the same kind of design for that. It gets pushed to there. When it's done cooking, these are blaze rods. These get thrown into here and put in the back. These ones back in the top, those ones are for what's getting smelted. And then when it's done, it comes out the bottom. It's put into this and then drop down right here. And then there's my dog, Mr. Wolfie. I watch Our Lands Are Bust, and they have a dog in there called Wolfie. So I called him Mr. Wolfie. Next, check out the crop farms. This took me quite a while to design, actually. Lots, and it wasn't hard to make. It was just a lot to make. So this works by, let's see, I use this. We're gonna go do this over here. Yeah. So we pull this, pistons retract, allowing the water to flow down, and pushes all of them into this area where they collect and get pushed into here. And then some take quite a long time to go, so I'll just let that keep going. We'll show off the rest of the base. So all those four do the same thing. And I'll collect in these little areas. Over here is the sugar cane, pretty much a basic design. I just have a row of redstone right here going to get all those pistons get to push, and then the water stream below sends them to the back, come down the middle, get sent along and pushed into here. Cactus, a very small cactus farm because you never really need cactus, so you don't really need to make a huge farm, but they just get popped off into the water, get sent down, and then collect into there. Vines, there's not really a way to automate vines, so I just have a wall, and I use shears, and I just shear the wall. Over here is actually a pretty cool design. It just has a quick up and down jag. You can kind of see the redstone behind it at first, and it just knocks everything off the wall, and you can take it and just go over and plant it manually. Have some automatic harvesting over here, so it detects whenever something gets planted there, it'll allow the signal to go through and over, telling that to push. It pushes it off, breaks it, and it collects it in these hoppers. Same with that one. Mushroom farm. Pretty much it's set up now just to get bone mealed. So I bone meal it, grows big, and I cut it down. And then that's the end. It doesn't really do anything crazy at the end. But yeah, that's that. Next, I'll meet you guys over there at the animal farm. Okay, guys, so we're going to skip this mob farm real quick. We'll go up to that later. But next, we'll go to the animal farm. As you can see, all these little entrances are all the same. Use torches, but yeah, most don't like using torches, but you can see I use a lot of torches in some areas. Just basic little animal farms, have a little area. Use the pumpkins for lighting. These don't allow them to escape, so if they get glitched out like that, they won't die. Because the fences, they can glitch through it and go on the other side, so I have fences. Pretty much impossible if you're walking forward to make it. As you see, they can't make it over. Just get pushed back in, and they won't die because it'll automatically push them up. So, and I can just jump over and make it in. So I have that. This is all just white sheep. I just named him. He has a name. Might be an extra. Kill him. Okay, so we have Dinnerbone. We have lots of Jebs. Jebs is just the. And then there's a Grum somewhere. There's a Grum. So we just have those all named. I got lots of name tags because I went to so many spawners. Including in my spare time, I just go caving and find a lot of spawners. Over here we have chicken. They just lay eggs. It's not a complex design. It takes up a lot of iron, though. Luckily, Tally had an iron farm. That's where I let them hatch because little chickens die on water. I don't know if it's a glitch with our server or what, but baby chickens will not survive on here. So I let them grow up over there. Then I'll drop this. They'll go over into here, and then they'll swim around and they'll lay eggs. And down below there's water pushing all the way to the center, and then there's hoppers going to the center and collecting all the eggs and pushing it one way. So that's that. We have mushrooms that I got from Warcat's Island. Just sent them to the nether. It's the quickest way to do that. And I wish there were slime blocks because Tally and I have so many slimes. It's just looting sword. Yes, looting 3. Sweet, 12. And let's see, next we'll head down to those, the mob farms. That is what I've most recently finished. It doesn't even work really. But, yeah. So what you do is you take a minecart, you place it on here. This is a switcher. Right now it's set to go, it turns like that. I had it like this. So when you come back, it goes off this switch. I'm going to switch it to that, see what that does. I just know it's broken. So right now it's probably going to turn me into that. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. But so if I go that way, if I come back, it automatically sends me here. I can figure out the redstone to fix that. Just take a few. But you come here, this is all the stuff I've gotten from it. I have a spawner here. There's a gigantic drop down to the bottom where I have dispensers right there, and then some along the back. They all get pushed into here where there's a passageway up where they swim, and they get dropped. Where's the drop at? It goes over here in the back. This just activates the water at the bottom. And they get dropped right here, which is where I have lots of instant health potions to kill them with. And it's pretty much the exact same. Oops. Let me get some smooth stone and fix that sometime. But that's pretty much that. Skeleton is the same, so we don't really need to go over there. But this is just a design I had. Again, went to Tally222's base and got some of this ice. And I have lots of stone, so I didn't have any problem getting that. It was just tedious placing all these half slabs. And yeah, that's it. Just threw my head on there. I got that from Putty. He spawned some in for me. Let's see. Next, we can go head up to Tally222's base. We'll travel there through the Nether. Okay, guys. So we're just about there. I'm gonna head through Portal 3, I guess. It's kind of the way I came out. And here we are in the Nether. Tally222's base. Whoops, I forgot to take these out. Place those in Kifers. So we're gonna head through here. There's no track to Tally just because this is so close. This is maybe only a couple hundred blocks away from my base, so pretty short. And come up through here. These are privated so that only these certain people can open these without having to grief. Over here you can see we have our iron farm. We'll check that out. Actually, we'll check that out first. Go ahead and fly over there. It's a pretty long walk. He just has a home set there. I think I do too, but might as well just fly there real quick. This took us, I think, 2 or 3 days to do. What the heck is that for? Let's do some action. Let's check out who made this. Tally placed it. Oops. Don't know why. Must have been checking to make sure he had all of his guys in there. It's only supposed to be 4 per one. Oops, we have a golem in there. I need to remember to fix that. And lots of guys that aren't supposed to be there. So that happens every once in a while. We just have to go in and clear it out. Looks like a creeper spawned on top. These are full-size blocks. Also, the creeper explosions are disabled on this server. So this ice they can spawn on. We didn't want to light it up because you never really go up here. Inside there's just a little tiny beacon for looks. And yeah, so I just need to remember to go clear those out. So what happens is they spawn in the center, they'll drop through, go get fed through here, they'll come down through the center and fall into this lava where they get burned up, and the hoppers there collect it. This is the top chest for Tally and I. You can switch to the bottom chest for a wizard. So that's how that happens. Let's see, home T, there we go. We're now at Tally's base. We were just right down there. There's another portal. You can see, kind of lit up. Just open this. Go up here. I'll show off the back real quick before you go actually inside. My base is just like right over there. Daisuke's base is right in there too. He doesn't have very much though. Back here is his tree farm and his beginning farm that he had when he first came to this place. We have our heads there. And there's the entrance. So he only has, yeah, there's nothing really in here. Yeah, oops, just threw my thing out. Might as well put this on. So there's a little lookout in the back. You can see across. Looks pretty cool. And it's still the only one on. Big map up here. It's not updated. Yeah, I told him to update it, but he hasn't. There should be a iron farm there, and then my base. You can see there's dirt right along there. That's all fixed. And there's a little TV he made. His brewing and enchanting area. And his top floor is just a bed. There's not too much this is just for looks. Again, that's how he kind of builds too. It looks above, and then below he has all this. This is a weird invisible chest. Someone griefed it before he had this private sign on it, and when he brought it back, it just came back invisible. So you can see it looks like there's a container there, but it doesn't appear like that, so that's weird. Right here is a trap chest. If you're on the chest, you can click it. It's just me and Tally. So we click that. It opens this. Showing that in another video. Now the redstone behind it. It's pretty simple redstone. We click that. We travel down to here. There's that his shifts sideways instead of up and down. We didn't know about the up and down method until later, so his just shifts sideways. He has a gigantic farm that pushes out tons of cactus. He needs to fix that, looks like. His just those pick up and water flows through, same design I have. And then he has the same kind of melon and pumpkin farm. There's a pumpkin there and melon here. Looks like our heads are in there for some reason. And then yeah, he has a lot more than I do because his is gigantic. We'll harvest this farm. Maybe a little bit of a lag spike. Not too bad. I dropped a couple frames. So, see this excess one? There's ours. This is a slime farm. This is where Tally is probably 90% of the time he's on the server, and he usually is AFK. So, right down here, we just follow this little path. Nice and beautiful looking, all colorful. We want to put slime blocks here, but we're not sure if the server's ever going to be on 1.8 with this. So you can see this guy comes and kills all of them. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of slimes. He's been here for a while. But he also has a slime. Oh my gosh. He's been on a lot lately. That he hasn't created these in a while. But all this is filled with slimes there. He'll climb up here and then he'll kill them. Sometimes they fall down. And that's that the slimes don't track us. We block this up because the slimes will track us and get stuck in the corner. Just take a few up. And then yeah, just the same way up. Actually, I like the design of this. Is for walking down if you don't want to take this. And yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. And there's that in there too. So that is Tally 222's base. I also worked on a witch hut with Wizard XZD, but we lost. We set a home there, and the homes got reset, so we lost it, and that took a really long time to make. So yeah, you climb up here for this. Click the button, it opens, and then you can just shut it back up. And let's see. If I can remember anything else I made, we'll go there next. If not, we'll be back at my base. Okay, guys, so I decided there wasn't much. I've done a lot more building, but just for a lot of other people, and didn't feel like it was necessary to show off. So we're going to end the episode just circling around my base. New things added since the last video. I brought that all the way down. Brought that to the center. Have this little under thing, and got purple glass everywhere because I'm a snob, so purple's my thing, I guess. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next episode on the next map 1.8, and maybe I'll have a little spawn show off because staff gets to build a spawn, and I'll maybe get to do a video and show it off before we actually release it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.